Hey everyone. I'm in an amazing mood today, which is hasn't happened in a while. So I wanted this video to reflect the sense of hope and victory that we at the Order have been experiencing. I can't confirm or deny that any member is actually in this photo, but if we are not, then it certainly symbolizes the camaraderie and, I don't know, the amount of fun we have together, even though we're looking at something disgusting and vile and absolutely awe-inspiringly evil and soul-crushingly terrible. You know, we still need to come together as people and find the joy together, and we're a rowdy bunch. I have to say that we have drank many a bar patron under the table, won many an arm wrestling contest. Our female members tend to be on the voluptuous and buxom side and are prone to entering many dance competitions and wet t-shirt contests. Let's just say we've rolled in and out of bars and taverns and Renaissance festivals of all types, and sometimes been thrown out and asked not to come back. So let it not be said that we don't know how to have a good time. Sometimes a really, really good time. I've been having this overwhelming sense of just happiness and celebration, and the Order here has been very victorious. We have watched a lot of our victories manifest into reality. We're watching some serious wounds to the reptilian and Illuminati agenda manifest, and we're watching a global awakening, a harmonic conversion of liberty begin to manifest all throughout human consciousness. And you're looking for how the bankers primarily are reacting, and they are reacting out of a sense of desperation and fear, which means that their uncovering is happening. And I want everyone in the Order Extended who has been watching our YouTube videos and who has just been telling us we want to be involved, well then be involved. You know, do it. You know, we certainly aren't the final word on this, although we're releasing this information on how to, and maybe hopefully one day, and you know, a number of years, we'll host a giant rallying somewhere and we'll all just meet and reveal ourselves, and everyone will talk, and just we'll throw a big get-together, you know, showdown like in the picture here, and it'll be epic and legendary. So that's my hope. The Bilderberg group is fearful and scared, and they should be. Good. Good. Those crusty reptiles, I mean, these fuckers can't even control their own goddamn bowels, and, you know, they think they're going to control you. Fuck them. So anyways, I wanted to give our last major protection ritual before other stuff starts to happen, just because a lot of you are starting to battle on the astral planes. St. George has been initiating many of you, which is wow, this is so much better than I thought it was going to be. So this is a ritual that you do. It doesn't have to be daily, although it could be. And there's a seasonal component to this, and we'll get into that here very, very soon. But this is something you do when you feel very threatened, or you are performing some sort of magical working, or you just want to. It's very simple, but it's very effective. Let me talk quickly about Magical East. Magical East is the direction that you are facing. A lot of magical orders say you must face east. Sometimes you don't know where east is, so Magical East is wherever you are facing currently. It doesn't have to be actually east. That's why it's called Magical East. It's just your intent. So, without further ado, the Knights of the Round Protection Ritual is... It's up on my blog. There it is. I wanted to show it to you really quick. For all the man, I can't even work this computer today. For everyone who wants the whole thing, go to it and read it, copy it down, use it. Let me read it to you right now. Stand facing Magical East with your power hand, which is the hand that you write with. Give a military salute to Magical East. That's reminiscent of a knight lifting up his helm to reveal his face. Say, Mighty Knight of the East, champion of winds and breezes and master of the sword, attention, hail and welcome. You are needed and your skills are required. A good knight, watch over me, or if it's a group, us from the east. Hold the line, kind knight, but if our enemies advance, ride forth and swiftly cut them down. This knight is represented by the Knight of Swords from the tarot deck. Remember, go Rider-Waite tarot deck. It's the only one with like the true correct symbolism. Everything else is pretty much an Illuminati cesspool. You will see a golden, tall, lengthy knight, very capable looking, with a sword in hand and a powerful, swift white horse. He looks like he's come and he's very eager to fight. Turn to your right, which you'll be now saluting the south. Say, Mighty Knight of the South, champion of lightning, thunder, and flame, and master of the truncheon, which is a club, or mace. Hail and attention, and welcome. You are needed and your skills are required. Good knight, watch over me from the south. Hold the line, kind knight, but if our enemies advance, charge forth and rain down thunder upon their heads. You will see a dangerous-looking knight appear in red and orange, his truncheon raised over his head, and he is on a red and brown restless-looking horse. The eyes of the knight are seething, and they are full of rage, and he looks like a boxer or a cage fighter getting ready to go to battle. Then turn to your west. Turn to your right, which is the west. Give the military salute. Say, Mighty Knight of the West, champion of the waves and water, master of the axe. Attention, hail, and welcome. You are needed and your skills are required. Good knight, watch over me from the west. Hold the line, kind knight. But if our enemies advance, wash over them and hew them to pieces. See a large and calm-looking knight in blue and white appear. He has a huge battle axe in his hand. His horse is very strong and white and stands eerily calm. This knight seems almost aloof, but his icy stare tells you he is cold and calculating. This is a very scary knight. Most people are a little unhinged when they see him. Turn to your north and say, Mighty Knight of the North, champion of the wild and fertile lands, master of the shield, attention, hail and welcome. You are needed and your skills are required. Good night, watch over me from the north, hold the line, kind knight, but if our enemies advance, go forth and be the rock that they break themselves against. This is a massive knight. He appears in green and black. He holds an incredible durable shield. It's round. It has a pentacle on the outside, which is the symbol of our human race. His horse looks like a giant stone statue. He is absolutely silent. He seems to have a magnetic field around him, and he's very tangible. He will never speak to you directly, but he will use telepathic communication. Again, turn and face the original Magical East, give a victorious gesture, and say, the knights have circled round, the watchtowers are manned, and orders have been given. You have been given fair warning, ye misshapen wretches and servant pig dogs of crusty reptiles. Come not one step further, for if you do, know this, to enter the circle is to abandon all hope. In the name of that who is most high, to your glory we seek not conflict, but only to keep our peace and liberty. But if need be, we shall do so at a lance, and give a hurrah! And all the other knights will do it at the same time. You can do this astrally, which means that you envision yourself doing it while you are not actually doing it, or you can do it while you envision yourself doing it astrally. There are many reasons why you do this. Most of it is put in the blog. So, this is the Knights of the Round protection. It is done when you are going specifically to fight in the astral, and St. George will tell you to do it a lot, or when you feel particularly threatened, or when you are hosting a group, such as this picture right here. If that were us, we would have done this before we had that meeting. So keep those emails coming. I hope this picture inspires the kind of camaraderie that we are looking for in the order, and we're gaining ground and we're holding it. I wish you all a great day.